Hey everyone, I'm Casey Rain, and welcome to This Week in Prince episode 24. A very special episode, or a very unique episode I should say, because someone's missing. Where'd Kim go? Kim is in Holland, so we're going to do a very special edit of This Week in Prince for you. We're going to cut between myself and Kim in Holland. Now, of course, this is a very big week. There is some massive news, and I'm sure you guys know about it already. In fact, I know you do, but we're going to cover it anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Revolution.
The Revolution are going on tour. So, big news. The Revolution will be touring across the US. So, Wendy, Lisa, Bobby Z, Brown Mark, Dr. Fink are going to be hitting up lots of different cities all over the US. In fact, from April all the way through till July. There's a bunch of dates, about 27 shows if I counted correctly. Obviously the first one is the Paisley Park celebration in the third week of April, and that kicks off the whole tour for them all across the US. If you haven't got tickets for this already, I suggest getting on it very soon. According to one ticket website that I looked at, the tour is mostly sold out already. Some dates are completely sold out, and all the other dates on the site that I saw were showing that there's only limited quantities of tickets left. So make sure to get your tickets to see the Revolution if they're coming to your city. I'm going to put the link in the description so you can see all the dates if you haven't already. And seriously, go. I mean, the Revolution, what else is there to say? I mean, definitely get your tickets if you haven't already, and here's hoping that they come to the UK. So, of course, Kim and I were just in the US. There weren't any shows happening while we were there, unfortunately, or we would have tried to go to one. So, if you're watching this, guys, come to the UK. You know we want you here. In fact, all of Europe. Let's make that happen. Maybe towards the end of the year, after the summer and after the US dates finish, we would love to see the Revolution come to Europe and the UK. Speaking of the celebration at Paisley Park in April, there is a bunch of exclusive merchandise for the celebration that is only going to be sold at Paisley Park. It's not going to be available online. You can have a look at it on the web shop, and I think you can make pre-orders, but you can only pick it up at Paisley Park in April at the celebration. They are not shipping them anywhere. If anyone who is watching this is going, Kim and I would really appreciate you picking up something for us. It doesn't have to be something massive, but any of that stuff would be cool, and we can sort it out after the fact. That would be super awesome if anybody's willing to do that. If you are going, I hope you have a fantastic time, and let us know, after you're back what it was like. Give us your reviews at that time. Of course, we'll still be doing This Week in Prince at that time. We'll be talking about that throughout April, the celebration. The entire month we're going to be talking about, lots and lots of different things. As it's the 1 year anniversary of Prince's passing, there's going to be a lot of things that people want to talk about. So we aim to do that. Now it's time to hand it over to Kim, and then I'll be back. Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Kim Camellia, and you just got greeted by Casey as well. We're not in the same room, as you can see. I'm in Holland for a bit, and I'm without Casey for a week, which is very sad for me. But yeah, so as you can see, I don't have Chaos in this order in the back of me. However, I do have a poster. See, it's Prince in his beautiful white coat with the cymbal guitar, and I do believe it's the poster that was in the single for Betcha by Golly Wow that I got as a present from Casey the first time we met in Amsterdam, which is really cute. So it holds a lot of memories for me, but I like the poster too much to put it up for ages. So it's here now, and it's in the shot, so it's a good thing I kept it like without having our proper background. I do have my Prince vinyl. So I have Controversy, which is one of the repressors that they did, and it did come with the shower poster. Now I can't show you the entire shower poster because YouTube. And then I also have an older version of Purple Rain that everyone has as a Prince fan, obviously, but it's actually one that is not one of the reprinted ones, because it is one that I bought from a record store. So it's a second-hand one. It's pre-owned. It's probably been bought by someone in the 80s in Holland. Let me just see. No, it's actually a German release, so someone in Germany must have bought it and then put it to a record store, and it went from record store to record store. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Let's dive into the news. Now, the concept of this week in Prince is kind of that I'll tell you a couple of things, but Casey will tell you the bigger news because you can just about hear me. So yeah, okay, so there is a book coming out on the 1st of May this year, so in about 3 months from now. Well, no, 2 months since it's March now. Yeah, it's even faster. It is by a guy named Jim Walsh, and it's a book about the gold experience, which is a very interesting and remarkable time in Prince's career and also in Prince's life, because you had the thing with Warner Brothers going on, and in the 90s around that time, you had the gold experience coming out, and you also had coming out, which is one of my most favorite Prince songs in the world. It's so underrated, And so what we've talked about before, I think in a podcast even, is that obviously Prince wanted the gold experience to compete with Come in a way and release them around the same time. They came out a little bit later after each other than he originally would have wanted, and he was in this massive fight with Warner Brothers, and it was the time where he had the Emancipation album as well. With Emancipation came the word slave written across his face, and it's a very remarkable time in his life, the 90s was, and I feel like more people should read more about that, and especially the gold experience as well, because it has mad big songs on it, and Prince's first UK #1 hit, which was The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, which is one of my most favorite songs, and I think most of us girls can kind of agree with me on that one, huh? A girl named Anna Schwinn, who is the great-great-granddaughter of the founder of the Schwinn Bicycles company, is a very big Prince fan, and is also a very big fan of the Minneapolis-based bicycle company, I would say, Peacock Groove, or Grooves. And well, because she's a fan of both Prince and this company, she asked, I think, one of the owners, his name's Eric, to design a custom-made Prince-themed bicycle for her, and it's so cool. You should totally see the pictures of it because there's symbols all over it, and it's just amazing. And the Purple Rain font is used on it, and it's quite bluey purple that it is on what it looks like on the pictures anyway. Maybe it looks a bit different in real life, but it's really cool. And it's always cool when people get custom things made and they tell us about it. And she will be cycling around on her purple Prince bicycle, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering if you guys have ever had anything custom designed that was Prince themed. Maybe you really liked one of the clout guitars or the cymbal guitar and you wanted to have that in your house, so you had that remade in some kind of way, or maybe you really liked some clothes that Prince was wearing and you kind of have a costume or something that looks like his clothing, or even a tamboureka. You could have that as well because they're remakes of the original one, the ones that they're selling on Paisley Park now. So yeah, you should tell us about it because it's very interesting, the things that people make, and how much Prince related stuff people have in their houses, and I just love seeing all the different things that people have. So yeah, tell us about it.
Now, in October, Afshin Shahidi has a Prince book coming out. If you don't know, Afshin was Prince's personal photographer for a very long time. And so this is a photography book, and it has 250 pictures of Prince in it that were taken by Afshin. It's called Prince, A Private View. You can pre-order it now, I believe. The link is going to be in the description. You can see a little bit of information on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all those types of book selling sites. But this is definitely a book to look forward to. Afshin took some fantastic pictures of Prince over the years. It'll be great to have so many of them contained in one book, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting that book and doing a full review when that comes out later in the year. Alright guys, that's it from me. I'm Casey Rain of The Violet Reality. Myself and Kim are apart this week. She's in Holland, I'm in England, so we filmed separately. But next week we'll be back on our usual filming schedule together. She will be returning to the seat right here because I know that you miss her. I do as well. So, as always, thank you for the support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are a stone's throw away from a pretty big milestone on YouTube. So I guess we've got to figure out how we're going to celebrate that with all of our purple people. And until next week, catch you next time. Peace.
So yeah, that's it. This was Kim Camellia, live from Holland. Bye guys, see you next week.